Welcome back to The Pulse. With us now here at FilAmTV Studios is Eileen Eady. She's running for Clark County School Board, District B. Miss Eileen, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's wonderful having you talk to us today. First, before we go into the question, tell us, our viewers, a bit about yourself first.
Sure. My family's been here for 10 years, just my immediate family, myself, my husband, my kids. But my other family's been here for 20 years. So we settled into the Valley on purpose, right? We came out here on our own. I'm a former classroom teacher. I taught school for 15 years. I taught in 5 different states. I was dually licensed in 4 different states.
Wow.
And so I believe that we can work together and make Clark County School District amazing. You know, we have some great resources. And so I'm running because I would like our community to have a voice, you know, that's really involved.
And where are you originally from?
Oh, kind of all over, but I'm originally from Indiana.
Okay.
And then we moved here actually from the East Coast.
I see. Okay. Well, tell us where exactly, give us some landmarks or streets where District B is.
Sure. District B is basically the entire north part of the city. It kind of starts about Ann Road, Lone Mountain, and it's north of Ann Road and Lone Mountain. So it includes Aliante, it includes parts of North Las Vegas, Mount Charleston, Moapa, Mesquite, and Indian Springs, as well as Centennial Hills and that whole area, Sky Canyon. So it's a huge area. It's the entire north part of the county.
That's like the picture for Congressional District 4.
It is. It's a lot like that, yeah.
Yes.
So tell us the difference how charter school works versus a regular school.
Okay, I will do that. I'm running for trustee of the Clark County School District. So all of the schools in Clark County School District are managed and operated by the Clark County School District. Charters are independently operated. They don't fall under the jurisdiction of the school district. They fall under the jurisdiction of usually their board. They usually have a board of directors that they fall under. So it's not a public school in the way that it's not managed by the school district. They do work in tandem with the school district and funding goes there. What I would love to see though is that we don't need charter schools, right? I would love to see every kid here get what they need so that families don't see a need to go to the charter schools.
Yes, and while private-owned schools, like especially if they're religious owned, they're privately owned by them, and then the person who goes to the school, the family has to pay for.
It's not publicly funded.
Yeah.
It's private. What kind of issues or ideas you are, you wanted to work on if you become part of the board of trustees for the school district?
Sure, thanks for asking. I would like to see open communication with the community. We seem to have issues finding information, getting information, especially in my district. The trustee who is supposed to be there actually lives in Nebraska, so she's not here even. So we need to make sure that we're electing somebody who's in the community and a part of that. And that's where I come from. I believe that we have such an amazing, diverse community here in Las Vegas, and I think we can use that, to help make our schools unique and individualized and to reflect the kind of learners that we have here in Nevada. I would also like to see more transparency from the board. The board right now doesn't interact with the community very much, and I think that we definitely need something like that. Our schools aren't just by themselves, our schools are part of the community, right? And so in order to be that part of the community, we need to make sure we're in the community and getting them involved. I would like to see parents get more involved. We have a legislation that was passed that created a school organizational team, and it's kind of almost like a board of directors for the school in a way, but it's like they get together, they meet, they talk about the budget. But a lot of families don't know about this. They don't know that they can participate in it. And so I would love to see some engagement with that so we can work on that. And, we got to get a superintendent that knows our community and that's willing to listen to all of us in Vegas because we're very different.
I could imagine the search for the school superintendent might go beyond the election or when the new when the new board sits. I didn't realize it. It takes a while
It
to
does.
find the right candidate.
It does. They've actually delayed it. We were supposed to already have found one, but because of a trustee having to resign because she doesn't live here, and because of the budget issues, the search firm recommended that we delay that search, and so it has been delayed until March. So there's a unique opportunity though, because we're going to bringing in a new board for the schools, and we're going to be bringing in a new superintendent, and there's some, I think, collaboration that can be done there. We're both the new kids on the block. We can work together and build that camaraderie.
Yes,
So
and I agree with that part, because in some other positions they'll say, well, why give that power to select now for people who are already in the lame duck sessions.
yeah.
It's like that, it's
Yeah.
like appointing a justice of the Supreme Court 1 month before your term ends. And I don't agree with it though.
It is a little bit like that,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, and I you're right. We're going to have potentially 4 new board trustees next year, and so that's a significant change in leadership. And so I do think waiting for that superintendent to come in is in the best interest of everyone.
We are almost out of time for this segment, Ms. Eileen. What would you like to say to your voters out there? This is your pitch.
Okay. I hope that you will vote for the teacher that is invested in her community. My kids grew up here. I'm part of this community. I really believe we can make Clark County one of the best school districts in the country. We've got rich resources. We've got a diversity of people. Let's make this happen. I hope that you'll vote for me. I hope I've earned your vote. You can check my website, ediefornevada.com. Don't forget to vote, though. Early voting starts Saturday, so let's all get out there and vote.
We will leave it at that. Ms. Eileen Eady, running for School Board of Trustees for Clark County School District, District B. Thank you for talking to us today.
Thank you.